Morning, Kirsten. Yeah, today's Remembrance Day, right? The 11th day of the 11th month. I need to put the puppy here. Anyway, we use this day to remember ourselves. But first of all, let's be 1 minute of silence to honor all the soldiers that died for the freedom and justice in the past, First World War, Second World War. Show our respect by remembering them. May the whole world be peaceful. May everyone's mind is calm. There's no war, no killing, no suffering in the world. And you know what is the most important, or how to start or initiate this hope? Starting from ourselves. If we only wish or hope the world is peaceful, no suffering, while we ourselves are anxious and in the very suffering, that does not make any sense. We should start from ourselves first. Bring the peace, calm, happiness, wholeness, completeness to ourselves first. Then we may have chance to bring the same feeling of peace, calm, love, wholeness, and completeness to others through our service, care, and love, through our words, actions, thoughts, feelings. We have to remember ourselves, the true self, self, the uppercase SELF, the greater self. That's my topic today. Self remembering on Remembrance Day. Not only we should remember all the soldiers that sacrificed their life for the peace of the world, but also, and more importantly, we should remember our true self, which is peaceful. The essence of our being is peaceful, calming, loving, complete, and whole. This is the only place. This is the ultimate home to render our service of love, care, compassion. This is the source of our action and words. This is the origin of our compassion, love, and wisdom. The fountain of all the strengths, technique, convenience or convenient way to help, love, and care. Otherwise, do you know what will happen if you don't root it, if you are not rooted in this ultimate home? Do you know what will happen? You become the victim of the situation you want to improve. You want to help a negative situation, but now you become negative. That does not make any sense. In the hope of doing a better, we are making ourselves worse. So instead of improve things, actually you become victim. It's like you spreading the disease to yourself and become one of the negative situations. Do you follow? It's a vicious element in the pandemics. Let's say it's called a pandemic. It's like you are the great doctor in the world. You try to fix a patient, heal a sickness. Now you get the same sickness of that patient and you spread that sickness to yourself, maybe to a family too, to friends. That does not make any sense. All because we don't remember ourselves. Crazy. That's how important to self-remembering. How do I know what I really want in life? Not just what I think I want. It's a good question. How's Ting? Hello, thanks for coming. 10 years ago, what I want is always very personal, basically health, wealth, happiness, right? And it's all based on your personhood. There's nothing wrong with that. And it's very natural, but it's not complete at all because you don't have the total picture of yourself. You still identify a person, individual. So you always have a sense of lack. All your desires is based on your lack of something, your lack of health, wealth, happiness. So you're trying to search for it or grasp it or acquire it, right? So it's a wrong perception, all because of you don't remember who you are. So the ultimate healing, or to solve all the problems, I would say there's only one universal formula, is to recognize who you are. Meaning you recognize you are whole, you're complete. You're not only this body mind. I would say your body mind at this very moment is the less than 1% of who you are. Now you sacrifice your 99% of who you are to this 1%. That's why we suffer. All the philosophers, all the sages, all the masters are trying to figure out this, even scientists now. The whole civilization spent thousands, maybe millions of years to discover this. All the religions are in this business too. God, Jesus, Buddha, Lao Tzu, Confucianism, Hinduism, all the religions, I would say, are trying to figure out what this problem. How can I be be completely free? Make sense to you? So, in other words, once before you truly know who you are, all your desires, hopes, wishes are very limited spectrum of life. Okay, you're very limited. But once after you know who you are, I mean, we call it awakening or enlightenment, your spectrum of life is widened to almost infinite spectrum, range. Then the old hopes or desires will collapse and the new desire will arise. and it's all the new desires, or even not desires anymore. It's just a willingness, hope that everyone can awaken or enlighten to this state of mind. That's what all the sages are trying to do. Ramana Maharshi, Buddha, Jesus, they're trying to teach us to reach this state of enlightenment or awakening. You feel whole with everything. You feel oneness. That's my channel. Oneness. Once you feel one with everything, meaning you fall in love with everyone and everything, every situation, then it's like in your heart, your heart is so widely open, your mind is so receptive. The whole cosmic intelligence is supporting you to fulfill all your dreams and desires. You don't ask for the fulfillment. You are in the Tao, in the Zen. The mighty being will help you. Do you follow? Because now all your desires or hopes, dreams are not based on personhood anymore. It's based on your being, your totality, your clarity, your wisdom. That's a total different story. If you think or hope only from personhood, all your hopes, dreams will be very limited in terms of spectrum. The spectrum of life, Just as we know already that our spectrum of light is very limited in terms of the whole spectrum of electromagnetic one, right? Imagine you have all this full range of spectrum of electromagnetic field. You will experience totally different world. Like you have eyes of fly or a bat, any animals that have more spectrums than human being. You experience totally different world. In the same way, if you have a widened full range of spectrum of life, your understanding will be different. Your perception changes. So again, back to my topic. On this very Remembrance Day, for the two hostile parties to find a truce or peace in between of the war conflicts. That's the origin of the Armistice Day, right? 1918, November 11th. Yeah. So I use this day, try to invite you to remember who you are. You are we were at least a lost child of God or universal mom. I talked about 2 days ago. We are lost. We lose our true self in the phenomenal world or emotional world. We lost ourselves. When you're anxious, angry, resentful, guilty, low esteemed. Basically, that means you lose yourself. You don't remember who you are. Self-Inquiry by Mahara Maharshi, Ramana Maharshi, sorry. Self-inquiry. You see, the sage in the early 40s, 50s, last century, right? Okay, how to remember the true self? How? Let's figure it out. Actually, it's very simple. Be silent. Be still. Letting go all your desires, worries, concerns, just for a couple minutes, maybe just a couple of seconds. Stop. Be present. You are the very presence behind all your desires, all your likes and dislikes. You always forget or forgot your true self. In every action, words, desires, we lose ourselves. It's the most paradoxical design of the modern nature. The moment you seek for it or look for it outside, you lose it. You never get it anymore. it's, it's really crazy. The moment you stay with your true being, you get it. You are it. You don't get it. You are it. There's no distance and time between you and the greater you. Okay? It's right here and now. But the mind, what the monkey mind especially, try to figure out, oh, where is the happiness? Where's the wealth? Where's the oneness? Where's the totality? Let me find it. The moment you do this, you lose it. That's why we meditate. We don't do. We do nothing. We sit quietly doing nothing. You are aware that you are aware. For the first time, maybe, the awareness is aware of itself. Why I say first time? Because we used to aware of something other than the self. Make sense? It's like puppy or ming, a small young cat. He always is attentive to anything around him. You know, we are like the puppies. So reactive to the external stimuli. You are not a puppy. As human being, we can ask attention, ask our mind to stay with the mind. Ask the awareness, stay with the awareness itself. Look back. Self-awareness. You see, self-awareness does not mean you're aware of emotions, you're aware of your family relationships, your money, your troubles, your happiness, your health, your wealth. No, you're basically you are aware of contents of awareness. That's not the true meaning of self-awareness. Self-awareness, the true meaning is you are aware that you are aware. That's called self-awareness. Are you aware that you are aware now? How does one should, right, shield themselves from the contents of the awareness? Disidentify. You just purely observe. Stop labeling, judging, resisting. You stop it. You stop. Pause. The sacred pause. We Before the stopping, there's this habitual energy flow. You see, attention there, attention here, attention to the news, attention to the walls, attention. Your attention all goes out. Infinite contents of life, or or pull your attention away. Now you stop this flow. You stop it consciously. You hold it back. You have all your attention back to your source, to who you are. The awareness is aware of itself. Ouroboros. You see, Ouroboros, the dragon who bites his own tail. You are the Ouroboros, but are you the Ouroboros interested of the fireball? In Chinese culture, dragon always play with the fireballs or meatballs. Again, I like to eat meatballs. I use this. Are you the Ouroboros interested of fireball or meatball? Meatball here represents all the other contents of life: family, relationship, money, everything other than yourself is in this category of fireballs and meatballs. But if you are your true Ouroboros, you remember your own tail. Okay, you can bite your own tail, meaning you are aware. The awareness, you, is aware of itself. That's true self-remembering. Very, pertinent. Very pertinent on this Remembrance Day. Are you biting fireballs, meatballs, or your own tail? It's all up to you, my dear awareness. I'm not talking about human now. You are awareness in the body mind. Okay? Me too. Everyone is. Even any sentient being is. But we, as a human being, we have an advantage that we can use the conscious mind or the logical reasoning, calculating, remembering and planning mind to invite ourselves to look backward. That's the most advantage as a human being. We can, comparing with a dog or bird or fish. I'm asking you, my dear awareness, remember who you are. A dog cannot do this. A cat cannot do this. Take your advantage, please. You don't know how valuable you are. You don't know how cherished you are, how blessed you are already. The moment I'm talking about this, I'm using all the technology, science, equipment, systems to pointing to the ultimate goal. So in this very moment, we should be grateful for every designers, developers, software developers, hardware developers, Cisco system, all the routers, Wi-Fi's, internets, computer, cell phone. We are in this very moment, we are using all the technology, science, and service and contribution from all the greatest minds of the world, scientists. Okay, do you follow? Every moment is in connection with every great other minds, even normal minds. You are the dancing. You are the wave in this cosmic ocean right this moment. If you really know who you are, you don't know your greatness yet. If you know, I don't know how to use the word, you will be in a state of ecstasy, blissful, bliss, gratitude. Let alone this anxiety, stress. That's the byproducts of the awakening. I mean, be free from all the anxiety, suffering, stress, resentment, angry. Be free from all this activity is the only byproduct of awakening. It's not main goal of awakening. The main goals of the awakening is you awaken to a totality, clarity, wholeness, completeness, bliss, ecstasy, infinity. That's a quantum leap of consciousness. You do this by yourself only. No one can help you. I am only the guide. But you have to see by your own eyes, no matter where you want to go to visit. I'm the only local guide. I'm a local guide. Okay, Miss Sen, thanks for coming. Thank you. Because I answered the question, right? So can blockage happen as a result of content as awareness. Yes, all your blockages, physically, mentally, emotionally, are the sign that you don't know who you are. You forgot who you are. That's why self-remembering is so important. If you truly remember who the true self, remember who you are, and you can maintain that remembering day, let's say this November 11th, you can keep this remembering day for 2 months, 2 years, 20 years. Oh man, I don't know what will happen. You have to figure out by yourself. No blockages, okay? It's all free, all freedom. it's it's a free freedom. You don't need purchase it, okay? It's a free Wi-Fi. No passcode need. We just have to open the mind and heart. The Heavenly Father or Universal Mama, Mama, is right here now. Can you? uh, Person, yeah, of awareness, and how can we clear the blockage through meditation or their negative people, contents, awareness, experience, or just illusions, and we uncontaminable. You are uncontaminable. Nothing can really contaminate you. Okay, can defile you. But the mind plays tricks here. The mind can be contaminated. So there's true self and the individual mind or egoic mind or weakened mind. The presence now, you have to watch the activity of the individual mind, okay? Have a distance between your activity, words, and you are the pure observer. Right now, you are listening to me. Your presence is behind your listening, and my presence is behind my speaking, and also the body sensations and environment. And there's no your presence and my presence. There's only one universal presence. Please remember this too. It's not yours. So once you can disidentify with that egoic pattern, thinking, thoughts, behavior, or individualized thinking, behavior, thoughts, then you back to the totality, the one. Like you are the wave, but right now recognize you are the entire ocean in action as a wave. So that's the best metaphor I can use right now. Be still, be silent, be present, be mindful through meditation. See the negative thoughts of people happening around you, inside you. Then you will be fine. That's the place we should observe. Actually, you always observe, but your mind attached to that situation, to that negativity, negative people, you the way the ocean collapsing into a wave that's so sticky to that situation or people. Awakened being can disidentify or let go that attachments, then you are free again instantly. Okay, instantly. But we need some training to recognize this. That's why we meditate. Because our mind it's get used to all the attachments, judging, labeling, entanglements. Now by meditation you are disentangle or disidentify. You see, disentangle. And that's only the first step. Disentangle and entangle again. And ultimately, you're beyond entanglements and disentanglements. There's only oneness. There's only this Brahman in action. There's only God in action. There's only wisdom in action. Miss Stan said, I sometimes had glimpse. 2 weeks ago, for a few hours, I no longer felt any resistance. I noticed that the resistance was only energy at my sternum. Okay, and I felt so good. Yes, be the pure observer, like an eagle, soaring in the sky. Imagine an eagle has a full stomach. Are your stomach full now? If the eagle has a full stomach, not hungry, now he's just flying, soaring in the sky, watching. No intention at all, enjoying. Everything is the play of the God, of your consciousness. The only thing is your consciousness pure or non-pure or impure? If your consciousness is impure, you suffer. You have to suffer. You are guaranteed to suffer if your consciousness or awareness is not pure, because you lose that sense of totality. But if you recognize your totality, your ultimate, the true self, the greater self, instantly you are free. That's called sudden enlightenment. Do you follow? Instantly you notice all the phenomena world are empty. Why you are resisting the empty stuff? I'm not encouraging you to, don't care, don't love. No, I just want you have a peace of mind, to recognize the peace, inner peace and calm stillness first, to prevent from you to, following the old patterns of behavior, thinking, generally speaking, you suffer yourself. You just break that energy flow of suffering, okay? Back to the source, pure observe, maintain for like 1 or 2 minutes, maybe just a couple of breaths. Inhale, pause, exhale, step back. If you find you're calm or still enough, you can engage again. But if you don't find it enough, you can just leave the moment or situation for more 2 or 3 minutes. Just leave, like let's say, leave out of room, or stay away from that negativity or nasty people. Just leave a little bit for a couple of minutes to strengthen that inner peace and calm. And congratulations, you had that glimpse. That's the sign of your awakening. It's like you're back to the naivety of the girl or boy, when we are very young. In Taoism, we do have this term, 返璞归真. So we are adult right now, but my feeling is I have a state of boy again. The a boy or girl, a toddler, like 5 or 7, below 10. He or she was always interested in the world, right? Try to discover, try to learn something new. I have that feeling right now. I mean, after this awakening. But this awakening is after so many years of experience. You choose consciously back to that state of innocence, let's say. So it's a little bit different from a young boy or girl or toddler haven't experienced yet. Do you follow? That's in Taoism we call 返璞归真. So after so many years of worldly life, likes, dislikes, happiness, suffering, you back to that innocence again. But now it's a different level of innocence. You have more understanding, acceptance. You know things as they are. You know people as they are. We are all in this learning lineage, or the process of learning, experiencing. For you or for me, I just awakened through years of learning, meditation, sharing, teaching. Maybe the nasty people are in their process of learning too. We just reached our destination, and the other people is not. So from this understanding or perception, you are accepting them. They are learning too. Maybe one day they will reach the same state of mind. Let's say awakening, as we did, as we do. Let them learn. In this sense, you have more acceptance. Oh, they're learning. I was there before. Do you follow? So, from that acceptance, you are not reactive emotionally to their nasty behavior, words. You are calm. So, you're more of that calmness or peace or distance. Let's say you have a distance. You are observing them now. The very challenging situation, even. Now, from that stillness and silence, you can reach out to help. And that field of calmness, silence, contains a taste of wisdom, understanding, contains a technique to help, convenient way. In Buddha's teaching, we say convenient way to help. Or in other words, your action, words, or technique are more constructive instead of destructive. You know what I'm saying, right? We were there before. But now you stop that negativity, the energy flow from the other party. You stop it because now you have the clarity and the wholeness of your mind. Also power. No matter what happened outside, may be very negative. Now you have that power of stability. You are so clear. Sometimes from your previous meditation experience, sometimes from your everyday life, that situation won't influence anymore. And from there, my dear Dharma friends or awareness, you can reach out to help. You won't be the victim of that situation anymore, because now you remember who you are. That's the self-remembering on the Remembrance Day. Do you remember who you are, my dear awareness? Are you aware that you are aware? The very awareness, the universal, unified awareness, yours. You're aware now. I don't know who you are. Me saying you're in Montreal, right? I'm in Vancouver, and Kristen in between, I think. And there's some other friends, and also the future YouTubers who watch this. I don't know where are you, but the awareness is the one identical, universal, unified awareness. Are you aware that you are aware? This awareness transcends space and time. There's no distance at all. It's, it does not depend on year 2023 or year 2024 or year 2020. It's always here and now. The eternal now is, you see, Miss Sen, that's your turn. You asked me some question a month ago about the eternal now. This is the eternal now. Now, okay. The eternal now manifested in you, in me, in Kirsten, in Jimmy, in Saja. Different forms and names. You know, I'm a Chinese, Asian-looking guy, and you are a beautiful lady. You know, we are in different forms, but while living in a family, hi, Saja, a family of awareness. There's only one awareness. That's where oneness develops. From this one awareness, we have different contents, different family, relationship, work, job, bodies, situations. From this one simplicity, purity, it develops the infinite numbers of complexity in that diversity. But my dear awareness, once you can aware that you are aware, once you remember who you are, everything will be fine. You won't lose yourself in the complexity and the diversity of the life anymore. Now you are in the kingdom of God, doing some human missions. Okay. You are in the world, but you're not of this world. Do you realize this right now? You are the awareness, aware of the world. So you are in the world, the contents of your awareness, but you are aware of your awareness too. So you're not of this world. You are yourself, the awareness. Make sense now? Look around. Look at your projection. Beautiful projection. Trust me. Everything you can see, every sound you can hear, every body sensation you can feel, every thought you can fire, every feeling you can experience is your projection. And it's a wonderful projection. It's illusory, but magic. It's crazy. Buddha never deny this projection, okay? But be cautious, don't fooled by this projection, by the world. Again, you are sitting in the field of true self because you remember who you are now. So no matter what happened in this field, you can play it with joy, with calm, with appreciation even. Every happening in your life right now is tremendously precious because it happens only once. Every second is tremendously precious. Every situation is tremendously precious. Seize the day. I I learned this phrase from, I forgot the film. Anyway, taste the time. How can I? Words reach its limitation now. Hug the space. Love everyone because it only happens once, my dear friend. It's kind of contains a sadness, a Zen style of observation. When you see the cherry blossom in May, you know it will be gone soon. Cherish every relationship you are having now. Your boy, your girl, your partner, your lover, because they will die. You, the body, will die too. Love, please. Love, please. Recognize our true nature. Recognize this infinite treasure and offer to everyone you encounter, your family, your friends, your colleagues. We are all the visitors on planet Earth. We are all waves in this cosmic intelligence ocean. Awaken, my dear awareness. Wake up. Wake up to your totality, to your infinite love. Only in this way you love back the Heavenly Father. You love back to your Universal Mother. You don't know how many years, eons, they have been loving us. Now, pay back. Render your love from your situation, from your family relationships. Let the spark of life, you know, burning, growing, radiating in your coordination of space-time. That's the greatest service you can render. And you are equally in love with Heavenly Father and the Universal Mom. They have been they have been loving us for so many years beyond your imagination. Not only this life, previous lives. It's the time of payback, returning this greatest love to everyone, everything, every situation. We are always in each other's hearts. Yes, our heart's awareness, the pure heart, is always all inclusive. It's our nature. It's never exclusive. It might all be an illusion, but it's very convincing. It's a beautiful illusion. It's a play. Actually, once you reach the ultimate, there's no illusion either. There's only one thing: oneness. You transcend real and unreal. There's no dual in your understanding anymore. Nothing is dual. But be cautious, okay? You know. You know. Choose love in each moment. Yes. You are the love. We are the love, actually. We just have to discover it. Body, mind, spirit, all in the form of love. energy, matter, information, all expressed in love. We are the love. Why? What other thing you can do to love? What other job you can do? Expressing your love, like sunlight. What the sunlight can do? Radiates. Shine. That's the only job sun is doing right now. Give birth to everything else. You see, you are a diamond. You are a star. Shine. Illuminates. I choose love. I choose peace. I choose compassion. You are the love. You are the peace. You are the compassion. There's no distance. You see, oneness, non-dual. I am, I feel, I do, I love, I speak, I see, I understand. Great, very good. Thank you, Jimmy. Everything is from this ocean of love. Words, actions, you know. And we try to express it like from arts, music, literature, right? Painting, architecture, you see? Beauty and love. We try to, in the whole civilization, we try to express ourselves too. That's all in one and one in all. Great. Thank you. Thank you. That's a term from the flower garland's lineage. You see, Buddhism have different lineage. But all in one and one in all is really a ultimate wisdom, I would say. Sometimes this all in one and one in all is too abstract. But it's a very good way to compact every, wisdoms. Sometimes we need details like all in one and one in all. Let's split it into awareness and contents of awareness. So one awareness, but all contents of awareness, they are one. And vice versa. All the contents of awareness is the one that is observing or aware. The awareness and the contents of awareness is one, all in one in all. Also, if you recognize you are the love, you are the loving love. So you fall in love with everyone, everything. That's all in one and one in all. You are compassionate. Every words, actions, behaviors, people you see or you want to do or help contains a taste of compassion. That's all in one and one in all. You see, this sentence or wisdom contains infinite information. But once you are there, like realize all in one, one in all, you're good to express yourself. No problem. Okay, I think I have to go. I have to drive my kids to the soccer. Thank you for all coming. Let's be aware of the awareness. Let's be the Ouroboros, interested in its own tail first, and interested at the same time the fireballs and meatballs. There's no conflict. Let's remember who we are first on this Remembrance Day and love everyone else. Ultimately, there's no I and the other. You are the cosmic intelligence in action. You are the God in action. Thank you. Thank you. See you tomorrow, Sunday, Vancouver time, 8 a.m. Vancouver time. Thank you. Bye now. Thank you. Thank you. Good night. Good night. Okay. Good day. Good morning. Bye bye. See you tomorrow.